AOPS Volume 1 The Basics number 88. How many multiples of 7 are there between 100 and 200? So there are several ways you can take this, but when I first did it, I found that the easiest way is just to simply make rough estimates between 100 and 200. This really isn't a specific method to do so. I mean, you could use modular arithmetic, but that would take you quite some unnecessary time. So, what is closest multiple of 7 that's about near 100? Well, we know that 7 times 10 is 70, so it has to be greater than 10. 7 times 11 is 77. 7 times 12 is 84. 7 times 13 will be 91. And if we multiply by 14, it'll be greater than 100. So we must multiply this by 14 because 91 is just 9 off of the range. So 7 times 14 will be 98. So we still need to multiply one more, which is 105. So it begins at 15. So it begins at 15. And then where does it end? Well, what is the largest multiple that's under 100? Well, we know that 7 times 30 is 210. So 7 times 29 should be 29 7, carry the 6, 203. So this is supposed to be 203, not 206. So it has to be ending at 28. And just to be sure, you can multiply it out and you'll get 196, which is indeed underneath 200. So to find the number of integers, that would be 28 minus 15 plus 1, which is 13, plus 1, which is 14. You might be wondering why this is true, and you might be thinking, well, is there a much more constructed approach? And that answer is yes, you can use modular arithmetic, but I'm not going to be explaining it in this video. It's quite, it's not complicated, but it takes some unnecessary time, which you could have just done by just guessing the numbers that are between 100 and 200. And you might be thinking why I added 1 here and why 28 minus 15 plus 1 will give me how many multiples of 7 are there between 100 and 200. Well, that is because 7 times n should give me a multiple of 7. So if I have 7 times 14, 7 times 15 rather, is the smallest multiple of 7 between 100 and 200, and 7 times 29, or rather 28, is the largest multiple of 7 between 100 and 200. That must mean that 28 minus 15 plus 1, based on this logic that 7 times some number should give me a multiple of 7, should give me the number of multiples of 7 between 100 and 200. And I added 1 because that's how you find the number of quantities between two numbers. So our answer is 14.